I really need somebody to go and check on Kolby because I think this is more. There's definitely more going on with her that than she understands, and there's more. There's more. Anyway, let me first just preface this by saying that I have a lot of unconventional thought processes about family and marriage and children and things like that. And so I say all that to say that this review, I'm gonna try to not see too much of my unconventional ideas into this. But if I do, when I do, potentially I could be open. Do not be offended. Be open. Okay. Anyway, hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle. And shout out to Kendall. Her middle name is Belle. She's so cute. Anyway, my name is Belle. This is Belle Perspective, okay? And we are here to talk about love and marriage. Detroit, this is season 2, episode 2, the book of Revelations. We talk about reality TV, books, movies, all sorts of things on this channel. So definitely get in where you fit in. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So subscribe to the channel, okay? Like this video and get in the comments. Those are all the things that can help me get to where I need to go for my goals at the end of this year. Let's get into it. Okay, so we picked up where we left off at Bravo. I keep wanting to call him Johnny Bravo so bad. Okay, I'm gonna call him Johnny Bravo. So we at Johnny Bravo's restaurant, and I think this is their 1 year anniversary dinner to celebrate the opening of the restaurant. And the Dobines get there, and this is kind of where the face off between Kristina and Kim Dobine. Okay, now they automatically get the party started, right? It wasn't even no. Christina was like, and Kim in the confession was like, okay, so it was a lot just in that little scene right there, right? Just real tensions were high. Okay. So I can't remember who the one got. I think it was Anthony that basically got the party started. Or maybe Bravo. I don't know. Somebody, Kim getting on her soapbox. And y'all, I'm gonna be new. I'm gonna try to be very neutral. But there are some people who are automatically just getting on my nerves. And Kim is one of them. I feel like she's putting on for the camera. But you know, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So Kim talks about how she feels like Christina is not a real friend and all these different things. And I'm like, girl, here at this table, at a dinner that ain't got nothing to do about you. Okay, of course, right? And Christina is like, well, go ahead and tell him why you feel that way. Kim getting all bugged. Don't talk. Let me speak for you. So Kim has the opportunity to tell us exactly why she and Christina fell out.
Me or not, or she likes me or not. Right is right, and
Girl, when I tell you, she go into the story and she talk about how at Christina's birthday party, Christina's friends asked Kim, what kind of phone do you have? She says she has an Android. They asked her husband, Marcel, what kind of phone do you have? Marcel says he has an Android. The friends, Christina friend says, oh, you guys are perfect for each other. You both like mediocre things. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That was shade from the pits of hell. I'm not gonna hold you. But I thought that we all knew, right, that there was this kind of like Android versus Apple kind of thing, right? So anytime somebody come to me with some old sly, slick bullshit off of a phone, I would just give it right back to them because why not? Because that's kind of like the unspoken debate. And so as I'm hearing her tell us exactly why she has an issue with Christina, I was like, girl,
okay, girl, bye.
I know you better go back to the pits of hell with that bullshit. Girl, do not play with us, girl. I know you not arguing with us. I know you not arguing with her. I know you ain't got your finger in her face. I know you ain't hollering and disrupting this good ass dinner over some goddamn Android versus Apple foolishness. Girl, I said, okay. Oh, Miss Man wants a moment. Okay. Miss Mama wants a moment. Please, girl. Okay. She get to calling Christina a liar, a fake, a user, all these different things. I said, girl, off of Android, girl, I need you to give us more context, more credible things. Because, girl, these weren't even things Christina said to you. Girl, bye. Bye, Kim.
Okay, girl, bye.
Ooh, bye. Okay. But bye. All right. Now, again, they still carrying on and going on. And child, again, with Kim saying all these things about how Christine ain't never reach out. She ain't no good friend. Da, 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 da. You know, Kobe's ears perk up, girl. She talking about, oh, I guess Christina really isn't a good friend. Are you out here not being a good friend to people? Kobe, we about to get to you in just a second. So hush. Okay. For real. Anyway, again, like I said in my last review, Kolby, phones work both ways. Call her. If you want to be called, call her. You want to talk to her, you call her. Okay. Anyway, let's continue to move on. Christina calls Latoya out, as she should. She said, Latoya, it's funny how you got your little friend here, your little friend, okay? Your little friend. And you know she got an issue with me. You know she take issue with me. And it's funny that you brought her onto this platform. You knew she was gonna come at me with the bullshit. Latoya was like, I didn't know anything about Toya. Toya, don't play with us. Girl, you know what it is. Just say that shit. Just say that shit. Just say that shit, girl. Anyway, Latoya low key get on my nerves, and it's not for her being low key messy. It's Latoya boring to me. I do not like boring people. Okay, and obviously boring is subjective, right? But people who are just dry, like, not when I say don't like, I'm not saying don't like them. Like I just can't stand that person. Not holding them to fault or anything, but I avoid dry ass people. Like I just can't. I ugh, girl, get a look. You haven't like your voice don't fluctuate. Nothing. You just sit here and just I don't know. I don't have a problem. Ugh. Latoya is dry as sandpaper to me. Okay, but anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So we see Russell and Brandon at the gym. Russell bought the gym. Now y'all know Kolby don't like that damn gym. So I'm like, Russell, I see the makings of resentment because Christina and Brandon are already there. Okay. So all of the I'm gonna be a submissive wife and I'm gonna give up my hopes and dreams to follow behind my man because that's what God told me to do. And then you end up years later hating this man, resenting him, and ending up doing what you want to do in the beginning because that's what we and okay. All right, I move on. Let's move on. Okay, so Russell bought the damn gym. Great for him. He's fulfilling his dreams, doing the things that he wants to do. But Kolby, not so much. Because what? She's stuck being a submissive wife. So, all right. Brandon tells Russell that him and Christina are not living in the house. This was a very emotional moment for me because I do understand how divorce is devastating across the board for everybody. Okay. So not only does it affect the household itself, but it affects all the friendships around, which I'm not gonna bring it up. I was gonna mention love and marriage time still, but we ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do it. But divorce affects everybody involved, everyone. People that are around the marriage, people obviously inside the marriage, the children, everything. It affects all of them. Okay. So anyway, it gets emotional and Russell basically was like, you tell me whatever you need so I can help you. Okay. And I appreciate that. The thing about Russell is I feel like he is a genuine guy. I think he has really great intentions, right? But Russell is one of those very much, God told me to do this. This what he's very much leaning into the misogyny of Christianity. Let's just be for real, okay? He's not doing it on purpose. He's not doing it. Obviously it's been taught. It's an unconscious thing, but he very much leans into the misogyny and sexism of Christianity. Let's keep going and going. So Christina meets with her friend Chelsea. Now remember, Kolby got a friend named Chelsea. Christina got a friend named Chelsea. Okay, and she's doing vocal warm up again, doing what she been wanting to do, but because she had to be stuck being a submissive wife, I'm using air quotes, okay? She couldn't do what she wanted to do because Brandon said he ain't trying to marry no artist, which i.e. means I ain't trying to be with no freako, okay? I know what these artists be out here doing, and I don't want to marry that. Now here's the thing: that don't necessarily mean that all artists are like that. But you know what, Brandon, again leaning into the misogyny of Christianity, okay? And it obviously, y'all know how misogyny works. Y'all know how sexism works. It favors men. Well, the Christian aspect of that, biblical aspect of that, favors men all through and through. And we're about to get into Kolby in just a second because I keep thinking of that. Anyway, so who am I talking about? Brandon. Brandon ain't want his wife to become no star. One, because he didn't want to marry no quote unquote freako. Now he didn't say that, but that's my thought. That was my thought. He real. Anyway, okay. And then the second thought is Brandon didn't want Christina Star to rise above him. He wanted to make sure that Christina was all about him, right? Being the submissive wife, basically your personal assistant, personal, I don't know, self-esteem booster, those kinds of things. Moving forward. So they talk a little bit about Christina and Chelsea's relationship and friendship. Was it cringe? It was a little cringe to me. I was kind of like, okay, y'all putting on. Was this Christina's way of trying to say, I can keep friends. I know how to be a good friend to my friends. Is that? I don't know. That was useless. You didn't need to do that. We knew Chelsea from season one. Wasn't no reason for you to be putting on like that. That just kind of got under my skin. Anyway, Brandon, um, she wants Brandon to get a mentor, preferably a Christian male mentor who is married, who is not cheating on their wife. Girl, listen, hey, I think that you need to do what you want to do. I think you need to go to marriage counseling, and I think that, and you need to go counseling separately and figure out what the hell you want to do for yourself. Okay, the little man's movement, child, according to Brandon, child. Y'all still doing this little man's movement? Quiet as kept. That's how I felt too. I said, y'all still doing this him? Oh, okay. Why were women there? I don't understand, but whatever. Anthony and Marcel talking about he a motivational speaker. He been one his whole life. Okay, and he gonna go down there to talk to the youths, okay, of Detroit. All right, whatever, child. I don't care about that. I don't care. I don't care, girl. We moving on. Brandon show up. Now, Brandon kind of mad, shading the shit out of the little event or whatever. So, oh, y'all still doing this here? Oh, okay, you didn't invite me. You didn't involve me. Anthony said he didn't invite and involve Brandon because last time Brandon was throwing shade. I mean, you can throw shade and participate still at the same time. I don't know. Anthony kind of get on my nerves a little bit. Now, here's the thing. I think Anthony is a genuine guy as well, but he is too impulsive. Like, he don't really think about the things that he say before he say it. And he thinks that he's overestimating and overstating what he thinks is leadership. Does that make sense? I don't know how to put that into words, but I think he thinks that he is more of a leader than he really is. Hi, baby, you really more of a follower. And it's okay to be a follower. Everybody can't lead. Everybody wasn't born to be a leader. And just because you got a dick, that don't mean you are a leader. We moving forward, okay? But I feel like Anthony overestimates his quote unquote leadership or what his leadership skills. Anyway, child, they face off again. They basically saying, kind of bringing up some season one stuff. You purposely brought my wife's direct op. You and your wife brought my wife's direct op. Direct op. Y'all niggas is 40. Okay. Y'all is 40 to my op. Girl, please, girl. Okay. Stop the madness. Okay. Anyway, now they kind of, they're going back and forth and back and carrying on. You brought in season one, you brought my op Lyrique over and all this other stuff. Like, I'm trying to figure out where you at, where you stand. We've been friends for a very long time. To me, it feels kind of like as soon as the cameras turned on, Anthony was trying to have a moment at any cost, which means potentially throwing his friends under the bus. I don't know. That's what it feels like. I think in this scenario between Anthony and Brandon, I will say that I do tend to take Brandon's side a little bit more because Anthony is just over the top for no damn reason. Right? He be trying to put glitter and sprinkles and fireworks and damn marching bands and shit on a damn Tuesday memo. Like, girl, you don't need to be doing all of that, okay? You don't need to do all that. Brandon then tells, which I'm like, Carlos must have had told y'all to tell everybody because Brandon does not need to be telling Anthony anything, especially when Anthony can go back and tell Toya. Anyway, so Brandon tells Anthony, me and Christina separated. I'm living in a different house. It looked like we look good, but baby, we not good. We king and queen are trying to put on for the city, okay? And Anthony, like anybody with common human decency. Shout out to Brooke. She ain't got that on Real Housewives of Dubai, child. That bitch ain't got no type of human decency. But anyway, moving on. Okay. Can't stand that ever. Anyway, Anthony was like, I wouldn't wish divorce on my worst op. It's the most painful thing. I think about how it was when I was in Atlanta and my wife was in Detroit and we was going back and forth. And girl, I didn't know who was gonna make it or not. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Okay. So Brandon tells Anthony not to tell LaToya, his wife, but I'm kind of like, I don't know if that's that. I mean, y'all know how married people go. Now, I'm in a serious relationship, but if somebody tell me not to say something to somebody, I'm not gonna do it. I like now if you don't tell my boo, then girl, I'm telling girl, girl, we gossip, girl, we do that, okay? But if you say, Belle, don't say this to nobody, then I'm not gonna say nothing to him. Okay, I'm just the integrity of my friendship. Okay, I respect my friendships. Okay, my romantic and platonic relationships are on the same level to me. I see them both. Like I value both of them with all the same respect, same admiration, loyalty, all of that. I look at them both. Okay. Anyway, so child, I don't know how long it's gonna take Anthony to tell Latoya, but we know he eventually will. We moving on. Kolby and Russell, girl, we about to, girl, Kolby, Kolby. Okay. Now I know Russell is a little dumped up when it comes to picking up on cues. Okay. But Kolby girl, I need you to go to therapy. I need you to talk to somebody because there are some deep seated issues here. Let's get to this one quick scene, then Anthony and Latoya, and then get to the deep seated issues within the baby shower. Okay. All right. Kolby's having pelvic pain, serious pelvic pain. Her doctor told her that with the second child, she's going to experience a lot of pelvic pain. Russell is just kind of like, oh man, dang, ow, ooh. I'm like, Russell, that's not helpful. That is not helpful, sir. Okay. Anyway, but you can the thought, and I'm looking at my notes. The thought is she's in this pain. She said she wants another push gift. He was like, the house is a push gift. The car is a push gift. Boy, those are essentials. I want something else. Okay. And that's on period. Okay. Because she putting her body through all that. Get her another push gift, nigga. A couple. Quiet as it's kept. Especially because you know she ain't really want to be pregnant like that, like that. But anyway, I feel like Kolby is the resentment is already setting in. I don't know how long they've been married. I don't think it's been that long. Maybe 5 years. Maybe you can see the resentment already setting in with Kolby. And quiet as it's kept, she need to be trying to pay attention to what's going on with Christina because girly, you're gonna be in the same situation quite soon with all of this resentment building up. All right, let's quickly get to Anthony Latoya. Girl, they ain't had nothing going on. Let's get back to Kolby and Russell in just a second. Anthony Latoya, they at the house. Latoya just got off of work. She on the bed. Anthony talking to her. They want to try to see if they can try to figure out how to get Kristina and Kimberly on the same board. Or maybe even just talk to Kristina to make sure she doesn't feel like she's on the outs of the group because pretty much everybody in the damn group got an issue with her. Okay. Toya says you can do that shit at your own risk, but nigga, don't be getting involved in no shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay. I don't want you to have to be basically wear the brunt of Anthony and Latoya get our asses in business that ain't got nothing to do with us. Okay. And I respect that, but Latoya, girl, you dry sandpaper girl. We moving on, girl. Okay. All right. We get to this gender reveal. And Kolby continues to tell us that she prefers a boy. And that in the last instance when she was pregnant with Kendall, she got a lot of flack because she got emotional about not having a boy. Okay. Did I say she really wants a girl? No, she really wants a boy. And she got emotional because she found out Kendall was a girl. Okay. And people were coming to her saying, you know, a baby is a blessing. You should feel yada, yada, yada. Now, I think that we say these things, a baby is a blessing. You know, you should be happy that your child is whatever. She is wanting a boy so that she can have a strong relationship with that guy, with the boy, like Kendall has with her dad. And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, you could have a very strong relationship with your daughter. You really could. What it sounds like is you are looking for somebody to be your unwavering fan. That's what it sounds like, okay? Like somebody to just choose you over and over again. And so when I think about this, I'm wondering how was Kolby's upbringing? Was her dad involved in her life in the way that he needed to be? Did her parents reassure her? Yes, they may be together, but were they there emotionally for her? Okay. I think about that because, girl, why in the hell are you putting all of your hopes and dreams? Why are you basically expecting your son, this hypothetical, mythical son that you are hoping and praying to get, putting all of your hopes and dreams and emotional security and stability on your child? Cause girl, that's what that is. That bond, that Kendall. You can have a bond with Kendall. You just got a nasty attitude. You always looking frustrated, sad. Look how you looking right now. You don't think that attitude is gonna pass down to the baby that's in your womb right now? I literally every girl that I've ever met that had been pregnant, that baby took on the mood of however she was. So she was whiny and tired and all the things. And again, I know her body is going through a lot right now. So that makes sense. But if she is not excited about this child just in general, then pessimistic mood, that melancholy mood is going to translate to that baby as well. And so I'm just like, Kolby girl, let's rethink this, love. Let's rethink it. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, she says that having this baby is basically good for brand deals, right? It's a good business move. She's going to be able to, because she's an influencer, she's going to be able to get a lot of baby products and brand deals with baby products and things like that. She was like, that's a good thing. I'm like, Kolby, girl, I am so, you, I need you to go to therapy. I need you to talk to a therapist ASAP because, love, one, you're trying to pin your hopes and emotional dreams and emotional fulfillment on a child. And then she honestly thought, she was like, you know what, I might have to have another one, which she didn't even want to have this one, which leads me to think, did she want to have kids at all? Kolby, are you living the life that you wanted at all? Baby, I can see the resentment coming in. And she, like, again, like she said, I'm over here being the submissive wife. I said, okay, y'all. But don't use that to say that you're doing this to trap yourself. Don't use that as an excuse for the box and the trap that you just set your ass in. Like, for real, okay? Anyway, the God that you serve, the God I believe that y'all think y'all serving or whatever, not trying to be funny because I don't believe in any of that. So I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but I don't believe that's what the God that you believe in will want for you. I really don't. But again, grown people gonna do what grown people do, and here she is contemplating maybe having a third child just so she can have a boy. Girl, I can't. And then Russell was really getting on my nerves because he was saying, in 6 months we could try for another. Like, why the hell you letting this nigga talk to your body, talk to you and your body like it's some sort of factory? Are you fucking kidding me? Russell, the way Russell, shut your ass up. Russell, shut your ass up, okay? Oh Lord. Anyway, y'all get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. This video was too goddamn long. I'm gonna chop this up. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care. Bye. Since we last kicked, and by the way, just got in town, and I won't let you in this club.